Well, welcome back, everybody. This is Eric Brown again from Compass Real Estate, bringing you the best of Los Angeles, where we share with you kind of the cool local businesses here in the Beverly Hills and Los Angeles area and how you can find them. I've got a cool treat here, a bit of an institution in Beverly Hills, where we're going to introduce you to my friend Ryan Hudson of Pioneer Hardware, which is right here on Crescent. So Ryan, take it away. Tell us a bit about Pioneer.
Well, we are the oldest family-owned business in Beverly Hills. We have been in operation in some form or function since 1926.
Whoa!
We've been right here at 315 North Crescent since they built this building. We've been in here the whole time. There's probably still stuff on the shelves from that very first year, because we're that kind of store. We're the only hardware store of this type, really any kind of hardware store in Beverly Hills. And it's something that every neighborhood used to have, but we're kind of a dying breed. And we hear it all the time, how important it is for communities to have this kind of thing. And I couldn't agree more. I grew up in kind of a small community.
Yeah.
And it's something that everybody needs as a little hardware store.
I'm the same. I was a small town guy growing up, and so we always would go to the local hardware store to fix anything.
Yes.
And it was a great way to also connect with neighbors and the rest of your community.
Yeah, it really fosters a small town feeling here, and that was something that was surprising to me. I've been here for 15 years now, working here, and I didn't know much about Beverly Hills whenever I first started working here, and I was really taken aback by how much it was a small town vibe, especially here. We really are a little mom and pop store, and every day people come in and they go, wow, I had no idea there was a store like this in Beverly Hills. There's a little old hardware store in Beverly Hills, and I just say, hey, we were here first.
Yeah.
So you bet there is. We were here first.
I love it. And you'll probably hear this as we're chatting, like you might hear a customer in the background or you hear the phone go off, and that kind of shows that business is happening, the community is thriving here with a local hardware store. So obviously with almost 100-year history, there's a lot of probably trends that you've seen over the course of the years, from most recently the pandemic, where we're going today with technologies. Can you talk a bit about how that relates to hardware?
Well, specifically over the last few years, there were a lot of holdovers, a lot of people who had been very resistant to doing the online shopping thing for one reason or another. And then when the pandemic hit, everybody's hand was kind of forced. Although we were open the whole time, we were an essential business, and we had to stay open and be open every single day during all of that. But people sure did learn how to shop online if they hadn't already figured out how to shop online. So there's a struggle with that, being a brick and mortar business like we are, that a lot of brick and mortar businesses are facing. However, the way that we've kind of combated it is customer service, product knowledge, the human experience. Like, people come in and they're our friends. There are kids here that are in college now that I watched grow up while I was helping them figure out how to put a wheel on their bike, or helping them with their school projects. And you don't get that online. You don't get that when you're just pressing, next day delivery, and that's something that you can't replace. And we are very, very fortunate to have that as a part of our business.
Over the past 10 to 15 years, as I've heard about the death of retail because of online purchasing, you see a bit of a renaissance around people and businesses describing exactly what you just talked about, and that was the personal touch or the experiential, still coming in and having something tangible and knowing that there's a smiling face there that will help you. It goes so far, and I would guess you've seen that over the years as well.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. There have been times where people will come to us with help that is completely unrelated to anything that we sell or any service that we get, because we are such a part of the community. Even during the beginning stages, confusing times of COVID, customers that I've known for almost a decade would just call me and ask me, hey Ryan, what's going on? Like, because they can trust us.
Sure.
They know that they can trust us because we've helped them through so much. And I think that is something that small businesses and family businesses really have a leg up on, as opposed to any kind of big corporation.
Well, and you touched on something that, of course, we should ask about. So let's talk about the services and the products that are here at Pioneer. So what type of things do you carry? How do you help people, etc.?
Well, pretty easy. If people ask us what we carry, I just tell them a little bit of everything, because we kind of do. Once you're in Beverly Hills, I'm sure people know sometimes it can be a bit of a trek to get outside of Beverly Hills to try to get what you need and get things done. So we really like to have some version of just about whatever people need. We kind of have two halves of the store. One that is all your very traditional old-fashioned hardware, nuts and bolts and screws and hammers and light bulbs and tape measures and air filters. And then we have a whole other side that's more housewares. People need a new coffee maker. We got it. People need a really good frying pan. We've got it. People need storage for their closet, and they need hangers. They need candles. We're one of the only places in town that you can go and get nice candles, surprisingly.
Sure.
Guest towels. So we have all of these. Our store isn't just about fixing your home. It really is about taking care of your home, and that means nice stuff too, and that means fun stuff too. We realized that recently that there wasn't very much of an option for getting luggage around here, and there are a ton of travelers in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
There's hotels right up the street. So we started carrying luggage and put it up in the window, and when you know it, now we're selling luggage every day. And one of the benefits of being a small business is that you get to adapt to the customers and adapt to the needs of the people that are in your community. Like, we discovered that they needed that, so we got it. During COVID, we discovered that, you know, everybody needed all of the cleaning supplies and all of the safety gear, so we, you know, just had to pivot real quick and try to get as much of that as we could, and we were able to do it at a faster pace than the larger businesses because there's less red tape for us.
Of course.
We need something, we just call the guys that make it and we order it, and that's it. The decision process is, you know, 2 people, and we've done it. And it's
lean and flexible.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's a bit on the product side. When I think of hardware stores, especially when I was growing up, it was also a little bit about the services. So I need to know how to fix this thing, or I need to go and get a set of keys, or what have you. Are there services that are worth sharing?
Absolutely. We do make keys just about all day, every day. You've probably heard of the key machine going in the Mac a couple of times. And that's something that I guess people lose their keys a lot. And we just call that job security here. Sure. We run a handyman service out of the store, which is very helpful. There are a lot of people in Beverly Hills who need help with that types of thing. There's a significant portion of the population that's a little bit older and can't necessarily do all of those things anymore. There are retirement homes in the area, and so we do a lot of stuff just that people need a little bit of help with. Installing grab bars in showers, hanging TVs, patching walls, but hanging pictures, and kind of just about everything. If someone comes to us, they'll ask us if we can do it, and that's something we can do. Or if it's something that we can't do, we help them find someone that can. Sure. We also do repairs in store here. Another thing where we just kind of adapted to our customers. People bring stuff in, show it to me, and say, "Hey Ryan, do you know how to fix this?" And I go, "Maybe." And I give it the old college try, and that in and of itself has taught me a lot of things about fixing small things. And there used to be a lot of repair shops in the town. Sure. And now they're not. The ones that were here when I started 15 years ago are all gone. I rewire lamps, several every week. Just today I was helping a guy figure out how to hang a baseball training kit in his roof. Sure. Just a guy walks in, says, "I don't really know how to do this." Like, okay, awesome, let's figure that out. Yeah. So we're always figuring out projects. Yeah. And that is one of the things I really like about this job. I don't like selling stuff. I like helping people. Yeah. And so I get to help people every day. Well,
and you learn something new every day, because I'm in my world of real estate, I'm constantly looking for people that will be able to help someone prep their home for sale, and I didn't know you had handy services.
Now you know.
So now I know. I also know of a couple of people that I think would also benefit from this, so I'm going to make a point of talking to Ryan offline. I always love to kind of end with, as we've learned a bit about the business, and we're going to pop up all of Pioneer's contact information here in case you want to visit their website. If you've got questions, all of it will be here. Ryan, as a last point to the viewers, is there anything else that you think they should know as a wrap-up?
Well, first and foremost, because I hear it a lot every day, yes, we are a real hardware store, and yes, we are here in Beverly Hills. We exist and we've been here a long time. Come and find us. And you can find us on our website, pioneerhardware.com. You can send us messages on there. You can we even got an instant chat on there. If you have any questions, call us. If you ever need anything, or if you ever need help with anything, we're right here. We're here to help. Just try us first. Like we've kind of seen it all and done it all at this point, so we can probably help. And it's a small goal, but all we want to do is be the best hardware store in the world. So it's not a big ask.
Not at all.
Not a big ask.
Not at all. But what a great city to do that.
Yep.
It's a great mountain to be able to climb. Ryan, thanks. This was awesome. And I love to showcase really cool businesses, as mentioned before, in the Beverly Hills and Los Angeles area. So as always, this is the best of LA. Please take a look again at Ryan and Pioneer here. If you have any additional questions, I'd love for you to connect. And if you have hardware needs, this is the place to go in Beverly Hills. Until then, this is Ryan Hudson and Eric Brown of Compass, signing off.